Hi, my name is William Higgins, and welcome to my review of D-Link's BOXEE Box. Hi, next we're going to look at Netflix on BOXEE Box, and probably one of the more popular features of BOXEE is the ability to interface with Netflix. For a cord cutter like myself, it is also something pretty critical to my strategy, is being able to use Netflix. So it is an app, and so it takes a minute to boot up. The interface is maybe familiar to people if you have Netflix on some sort of smart TV, a WD Live Plus box. I think their software varies to some extent from device to device, but so this interface is very streamlined. I think it's got the instant queue, so if you do have videos in your instant queue, you'll get past the kids stuff. Star Trek, Romancing the Stone. But anyway, so any movie that shows up in your here we go, that's a little bit better. It shows up in your instant queue will show up here. You could. It also has some other streams, I guess you'd call it. Recently watched will show up. There's a top 10 for William. Obviously, my kids use Netflix a lot. You'll see there's a lot of movies for kids and shows. And then it goes into different genres that maybe it sees that you enjoy. So fantasy, kids TV, getting down to sci-fi, things like that. Some of my preteen kids like some of the stuff. It's my son; he enjoys some of the older cartoons. So anyway, so as you can see, the essential layout and whatnot is pretty intuitive. I'm using the remote obviously to navigate up and down and through these lists. Let's try Serenity. I think I was watching that not too long ago. So here's a good example. If I click on Serenity, it knows that I have been watching this, and it's asking me if I want to resume playing or if I want to play from the beginning. Remove it from my instant queue, rate the title, all the things you would expect from Netflix and some of its other applications, you can do directly from the BOXEE Box interface. So as you can see here, it's loading and buffering the movie. Probably just trying to figure out exactly where I was in the movie, so it takes a minute here usually. It's probably interesting of note as we wait. I do have ATT Uverse, which is fiber to the node. My download speed's around 18 megabytes. And I don't know how the quality looks on the video, but usually Netflix, it takes a second, 30 seconds or so to kind of adjust for the bandwidth and usually provides you with an optimized bit rate and whatnot for the movie that you're watching. This one is presented in HD. You can see it's covering the entire screen. I can tell you that the quality on this one looks really good. Certainly, as we move into this sequence, you can kind of get a feel for that. Again, I'm not sure, how much you're gonna take away from the quality of this, but in any case, you get the idea. Same sort of navigation. I have the ability to pause. I have the ability to fast forward, which is done through showing clips, and then I can go to that particular clip or scene, and it gives me the ability, it buffers and it has to load up the video, and this is pretty typical for Netflix, and it takes me to that scene. So still pretty good and very usable, and people in my family are very used to using Netflix, and the implementation of Netflix on the BOXEE Box is, I think, excellent, just as good as probably any other experiences you're going to see. Performance has been excellent, and I guess that's about all for Netflix. Thanks.